We need to take action on climate change because the rise in sea levels from the melting polar ice caps in Antarctica and the Arctic are flooding coastal houses, which can lead to death or serious injuries, and also on islands.
We need to take action on climate change because if we don't, we will be affected deeply in the future and
we'll suffer the consequences because of what we're doing today. We're sort of paving the way for our future, basically.
To preserve ecosystems for our future generations.
I think it's because climate change is a big issue, and if we don't take action, then our world will get too hot and things will start dying and the trees will die and then we won't have any oxygen and stuff.
I think we need to be taking action on climate change so that we can continue to preserve the Indigenous lands that have been preserved for thousands of years.
Climate change is going to directly impact our futures. We sort of inherited the issue, so now it's up to us to make a change and fix it.
The Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, that's not going to be around. We'll keep on doing what we're doing.
Because greenhouse gases are really bad.
Because if we don't, then the environment might die. So to do it, we must put rubbish in the right bin and drive less cars and stuff like that to stop climate change.
I think one action that we should take is to build a plastic bottle greenhouse because it saves all the waste of the plastic bottle.
I think that to tackle climate change for our future, we need to reduce our meat consumption. In schools, introducing a meat-free Monday I think would help this, but I think just overall we need to reduce the consumption of meat.
One action to take to tackle climate change is a plastic bottle greenhouse as well because it doesn't take a lot of money and it doesn't take much of your time.
Also, one thing I think should we build in the future is a plastic bottle greenhouse because, you can grow plants inside it without using any artificial heats.
I think we should be encouraging people to buy the big share packs of chips and put the chips into smaller containers to eat for lunch rather than buying the small snack-sized packets of chips to reduce waste.
I think we should plant more trees.
So don't litter.
Don't litter and don't cut down trees.
And be sustainable.
One action that we could take to tackle climate change is recycling. If we recycle, we don't have to cut down as many trees and we don't have to mine. And that creates a healthy planet. And I'm sure that everyone would love to live on a healthy planet.
All leaders need to listen to young people about climate change is because we usually have the most fresh ideas, the most original, and the most, not exactly money-saving, but the most efficient.
They need to listen to us because we're the next generation and when we'll be alive after they die, so if they don't listen to us, they'll probably it would actually make it worse.
Because we need different perspectives from older people and younger people so that we have different views into climate change.
Because we have ideas that adults don't have.
need to listen to the youth about climate change because we are going to be the future decision makers of the world and the future consumers.
Because young people probably know more about needing to tackle climate change because they're going to live longer than them and they need to take the action because they're going to be here in the future.
We are the younger people of the country and we'll be the future of it. We have different point of views to our parents or our guardians, and sometimes those point of views are better than adults.
I think our leaders need to listen to young people about climate change because often we have good ideas and we have a different perspective of thinking to different politicians.
Because it's important and leaders can get ideas of helping the environment with others.
Because we as young people are the future decision makers and the ones who will be impacted by our future environment. This is why you need to look to us for our new ideas on how we can implement new changes in the future.
I actually think that young people, old people, need to listen to young people because they have to actually have a chance to say, because when they're older they might forget about it and it won't be too late, so they need to listen to young people's ideas and actually have a go and see what happens.
And it's our future, so
it's our future, yeah.
We have weird ideas, but that's not why I chose this, because sometimes our weird ideas can actually be helpful and stop climate change, and sometimes they're really just crazy too.